Beloved, wealth is not something you chase. It is something you align yourself with. The world has taught us to believe that riches exist only in numbers, in bank accounts, or in material possessions. But the truth is far greater. The millionaire mindset is not about what you hold in your hands. It is about what you hold in your heart and your mind. When you cultivate the right consciousness, wealth flows to you like a river seeking the ocean. Let us explore together 6 timeless secrets to attracting wealth, not by force, but by inner alignment. Wealth is not created in the marketplace. It is created in the mind. Every inventionist, every fortune in history first existed as a single thought. Before the skyscraper, there was the architect's idea. Before the global company, there was the founder's vision. And before financial freedom, there must be the belief that such freedom is possible. Many people unknowingly program themselves for lack. They say things like, "I'll never afford that," or "money doesn't grow on trees." Each statement is a seed planted in the subconscious, and the subconscious always brings forth fruit from the seeds we plant. If you repeat words of limitation, life will echo them back to you in experiences of lack. But when you shift your language, when you begin to affirm that abundance is natural, that opportunities surround you, that wealth is flowing toward you, you activate a new vibration in your being. The millionaire mindset is not just positive thinking, it is alignment. It is training your mind to expect prosperity instead of doubt it. Imagine a radio tuned to a frequency. If you want to hear a jazz station but keep your dial set to static, no matter how much you hope for music, you'll never hear it. Wealth operates the same way. You must tune your mind to the frequency of abundance, and then you will receive the broadcast. This begins with self-awareness. Ask yourself, what do I truly believe about money? Do I secretly feel unworthy of wealth? Do I associate money with greed, stress, or loss? If so, these hidden beliefs will sabotage your efforts. The first step in wealth creation is to transform these inner programs. Replace them with affirmations of worthiness, abundance, and growth. When you begin to see yourself as already wealthy in spirit, the external wealth follows naturally. Wealth is first a state of being. You become a magnet not through force, but through inner conviction. Remember, money does not come to those who chase it in desperation. It comes to those who embody the energy of wealth. Wealth begins in the mind. And once your mind is rich, nothing in the world can keep you from attracting it. Gratitude is the key that opens the vault of abundance. When you pause and give thanks for what you already have, you create a shift in consciousness that is so powerful it reshapes your entire reality. Gratitude transforms lack into sufficiency, and sufficiency into overflow. Most people live in a state of focusing on what's missing. They wake up and think about what they don't have, the car they can't afford, the bills they must pay, the opportunities that haven't arrived. This energy of lack pushes wealth away because life mirrors our attention. If you look for scarcity, you will find more scarcity. But when you begin to thank life for the blessings already present, health, family, a bed to sleep in, the breath in your lungs, you create a new vibration. Suddenly, you are no longer poor in spirit, you are rich in awareness. Wealth flows to those who are grateful because gratitude signals readiness. Imagine giving a gift to a child who beams with joy and says, "Thank you so much. Don't you feel inspired to give again?" Now, imagine another child who tosses your gift aside and says, "Is this all?" Which one are you more likely to bless again? Life operates the same way. Gratitude is the energy that invites more gifts. To practice gratitude in the millionaire mindset, do not wait for large miracles to appear. Celebrate the small ones. The coin on the sidewalk, the unexpected smile from a stranger, the meal on your table, the idea that popped into your mind, all are seeds of wealth. A heart that recognizes these as blessings attracts more. Try this each morning. Write down 3 things you are grateful for, no matter how small. As feel the energy of gratitude expand inside you. Over time, you'll notice your outer world shifting to reflect your inner wealth. Gratitude is not just an emotion. It is a magnet pulling abundance toward you effortlessly. The millionaire mindset knows this truth. Wealth does not come from complaining, but from celebrating. Every blessing acknowledged multiplies. Every complaint shrinks abundance. Gratitude unlocks the flow. And once that flow begins, it becomes unstoppable. Every great achievement was once invisible. It lived only in the imagination of the dreamer. Wealth is no different. If you want to attract abundance, you must first see it in your mind's eye. Vision is the blueprint of reality. Without vision, even the most talented person drifts. With vision, even the most ordinary person rises to extraordinary success. Think of vision as the seed of your future. The clearer your picture, the stronger the roots. Too many people attempt to create wealth without clarity. They chase random opportunities, jump from idea to idea, or simply hope money will appear. But hope without vision is like trying to build a house without a design. It collapses before it's even finished. A millionaire mindset is fueled by vision. This vision is not only about money, it is about the life you desire to live. What will your days look like when you are financially free? How will you spend your time? Who will you serve? What impact will you make? When you see it, feel it, and live it in your imagination, you activate the law of attraction. The universe responds to clarity. Write down your vision, create a vision board. Meditate daily on the image of your future. The more energy you give to that inner picture, the faster it manifests outwardly. Do not worry about how it will happen. Focus on the what and the how will reveal itself step by step. Every wealthy person you admire began with vision. They saw a company before it existed. They imagined wealth before they had a dollar. They felt abundance even in times of struggle. The external world eventually caught up with their inner reality. Remember this, your mind is the projector and life is the screen. Whatever film you place inside, whether of abundance or lack, will appear before your eyes. Choose your vision wisely. Create one so powerful, so alive, that it pulls you forward even on difficult days. Vision creates reality. See it first in your heart, and soon you will hold it in your hands. Fear is the invisible chain that keeps countless people from stepping into wealth. It whispers in the mind, what if I fail? What if I lose everything? What if I'm not good enough? These questions, left unchecked, become walls that trap us in mediocrity. But the truth is, wealth is never found in the comfort zone. It waits on the other side of courage. Consider the path of every person who has achieved great financial success. At some point, they stood before a choice to remain in the safety of the known or leap into the uncertainty of the unknown. Those who chose courage unlocked doors that fear would have kept sealed forever. Fear does not serve you. It convinces you that staying small is safe, but in reality, safety is an illusion. Even staying in one place carries risk. The job you cling to can disappear. The savings you hoard can lose value. Life itself is constant change. The only real danger is refusing to grow. Courage, on the other hand, is magnetic. It tells the universe that I am ready to expand. I trust the process. And when you move forward in faith, opportunities rise to meet you. The right people appear. The right ideas unfold. You begin to notice doors that were always there, but invisible while fear clouded your vision. This doesn't mean recklessness. Courage is not throwing yourself blindly into risk. It is taking inspired steps in alignment with your vision, even when uncertainty exists. The millionaire mindset embraces uncertainty because it knows uncertainty is the birthplace of miracles. Fear shrinks wealth because it keeps energy stagnant. Courage attracts wealth because it releases energy into motion. Think of money itself. It is meant to flow, to circulate. When you hold fear, you contract. When you hold courage, you expand. And expansion is where abundance lives. Ask yourself, what would I do if I were not afraid? What dream would I pursue? What risk would I take? What step would I finally make? The answer to that question is the direction of your wealth. Fear blocks wealth. Courage attracts it. And every time you choose courage, you train your mind to expect abundance rather than lack. Over time, this becomes second nature. The millionaire mindset does not wait for fear to vanish before moving forward. It acts in spite of fear. It feels the doubt, acknowledges it, and says, thank you for trying to protect me, but I am moving ahead anyway. That is where transformation begins. There is a hidden law in the universe of the more you give, the more you receive. True wealth is not measured by what you hoard, but by what you circulate. Money is energy, and energy must flow. If you block the flow by clinging tightly to every coin, you send a message of scarcity. There isn't enough, so I must hold on. But when you release, when you share, when you give, you signal abundance that there is more than enough, and I trust life to replenish me. Generosity is not about giving away everything recklessly. It is about giving from a place of joy and alignment. When you uplift another, when you invest in growth, when you share resources to inspire and serve, you expand your own capacity to receive. Think of it like breathing. If you only inhale but refuse to exhale, what happens? You suffocate. Wealth works the same way. You must let it circulate. The act of giving is the exhale and receiving is the inhale. Together, they create the rhythm of abundance. The millionaire mindset understands that generosity is not loss. It is multiplication. The farmer who plants seeds in the soil does not consider them gone. He knows they will return multiplied in harvest. So too with giving, every act of generosity is a seed, and life ensures it returns to you in unexpected ways. Generosity also heals fear. When you give, you prove to yourself that you trust abundance. You silence the inner voice of lack. You align yourself with the natural flow of prosperity. This generosity is not limited to money. You can give time, kindness, wisdom, encouragement, opportunities. Each of these expands your wealth in ways no bank account ever could. And paradoxically, the more you give in spirit, the more financial wealth tends to flow toward you. Look at the wealthiest people in history. Many are also the most generous. They understand this principle. They do not give because they are wealthy because they give. The millionaire mindset asks daily, how can I contribute? How can I add value? How can I uplift another? This creates an energy field of abundance around you, and in that field, wealth cannot help but grow. Generosity expands abundance because it opens the heart, clears the flow, and multiplies blessings. And in the end, wealth is not about how much you keep. It is about how much you circulate for the greater good. Wealth without purpose is empty. You can accumulate money, possessions, and status, but if your soul is unfulfilled, you will still feel poor. True prosperity arises when your financial success is aligned with your deeper purpose. When what you do each day is connected to your authentic self, money becomes not just a reward, but a natural byproduct. Purpose is the compass of wealth. It gives direction, meaning, and energy to your actions. Without it, you may wander aimlessly, chasing money but never finding satisfaction. With it, every step becomes powerful, every challenge meaningful, every gain fulfilling. The millionaire mindset does not ask only, how can I make money? It asks, how can I live in service to my gifts, my talents, and my calling? When you align with that calling, wealth follows because you are doing what you were meant to do. And when you do what you were meant to do, you attract opportunities, people, and resources naturally. Think of the river. It does not struggle to flow, it follows its course with ease. When you live in alignment with your purpose, life flows just as naturally. Struggle diminishes, joy increases, and wealth becomes a companion on your journey. Purpose also protects you from burnout. Many chase money through paths they despise, only to find themselves exhausted and unfulfilled. But when your wealth is tied to purpose, every effort energizes you instead of drains you. You feel alive, inspired, and motivated to keep expanding. Discovering purpose requires self-reflection. Ask yourself, what lights me up? What would I do even if no one paid me? What contribution do I feel called to make? The answers to these questions guide you to your true path. The millionaire mindset honors purpose above profit. Ironically, this is what creates lasting profit. When people sense authenticity, they are drawn to support you. When your work resonates with your soul, it resonates with others. And that resonance creates wealth. Prosperity is not separate from purpose. It is the expression of purpose. Align your wealth with your calling, and you will find both fulfillment and abundance flowing together. Beloved, the millionaire mindset is not about luck, chance, or mere numbers in an account. It is about inner transformation. It is about becoming wealthy in thought, grateful in spirit, clear in vision, courageous in action, generous in heart, and purposeful in living. When these 6 secrets take root in your being, wealth becomes inevitable. You stop chasing it, and it begins chasing you. You no longer live in scarcity. You live in overflow. Remember, wealth begins in the mind. Gratitude unlocks it. Vision Darj attracts it. Generosity multiplies it, and purpose gives it meaning. This is the millionaire mindset, and it has been waiting within you all along.